Hi, I'm Britta. Perhaps you've seen some of my videos. I've gentled several Mustangs and traveled to various Mustang adoption events and shows. I've interviewed influential and inspirational people and created vlogs of my own life with my Mustangs at home in Vermont. I try to share from the lens of a Project Equestrian, someone who is dedicated to becoming a better human for the horses in their life. I value kindness and empathy, and I seek to show the Mustangs as the unique individuals they are, worthy of respect, and they deserve it. After all, they have had their worlds flipped upside down. As a child, I learned about the American Mustang, how they lived in 10 western states across the U.S., and how the population was managed by the Bureau of Land Management. When I discovered that the Mustangs that had been removed from the lands were available for adoption to the public, and yet thousands still remained in holding, I determined that one day I would give one of these horses a home. Someday, I told myself, I would adopt a wild Mustang. Yet, as I grew older, my timeline for adopting a Mustang never seemed to draw closer. There were far too many physical and financial obstacles to making that dream a reality. And I wasn't a risk taker. I liked safety, predictability, and security. And that's when I went through a dramatic shift. I began to see that every year I got older, that dream just seemed to push out another year further. I slowly began to see that this was not going to just fall into place and onto my lap. If I wanted my someday to happen, I needed to make my someday a today. And I began to feel a sense of urgency to make a plan and execute it. I've now gentled numerous Mustangs and have completely pivoted my life's direction. I quit my job, and I've developed an entrepreneurial mind, supporting the Mustangs in the channel through various creative means such as Airbnb and part-time jobs. While I love what I do, there's so much stress and sacrifice with this lifestyle. It's so unpredictable. I seldom tell people about what I do because I often feel judged or misunderstood. What most people see are a series of reckless decisions and far too many Mustangs. It's very difficult to explain what I'm doing or exactly where I'm going. And yet, the beauty of YouTube is an opportunity to find and connect with an audience who gets it, and maybe even has the same dreams. I don't have everything figured out, but a dream is to work in the horse industry, and I mean actually supporting myself doing it, not the other way around. I'm literally trying to carve out my own unique, non-conventional career, and I hope in 5 years I can look back and see it was all worth it. And that's what separates YouTube from a TV show. You don't know the ending. I don't know the ending, but we journey through it together. I invite you to subscribe, and together we'll see how this story goes.